Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready to learn a new German word?
Hi Alex. Yes, I'm always ready. What's the word for today?
Today, we're learning the verb,
spüren,
which means to feel or to sense.
To feel? That sounds interesting. Are there other meanings too?
Yes, there are.
spüren,
Can also mean to detect, like when you notice something. It's most commonly used in the context of feeling emotions or sensations. Just be careful, it's not a false friend, but it's similar to the English word spurious, which means something different.
Got it. So how do I use
spüren,
in a sentence?
Great question. In the present tense, you would say,
ich spüre. Du spürst.
and,
Sie, es spürt.
for example,
Ich spüre die Wärme der Sonne.
means I feel the warmth of the sun. In the past tense, you say,
Ich spürte.
for,
Präteritum.
and in.
Perfekt.
It's.
Ich habe gespürt.
So, you could say,
Ich habe die Kälte gespürt.
meaning I felt the cold.
That makes sense. And can you give an example of the imperative form?
Sure. You can say,
Spür.
when you want to tell someone to feel something.
What about nouns? Is there a noun form of
spüren,
Yes, the noun is,
Das Spüren.
which refers to the act of feeling or sensing. It's a neuter noun, so you use das. The plural is,
Die spüren.
interesting? What's the origin of the word?
spüren,
Spüren.
comes from the Old High German word,
SPRN.
which means to feel or to sense. Over time, it evolved into the modern form we use today. It's fascinating how words change, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. I love learning about the history of words.
Now, let's break down the word.
Spüren.
It can't really be split into smaller parts since it's not a compound word. But if you think about it, the root
Spür.
gives you a sense of detection or feeling?
That's a good way to remember it.
Exactly. Now, let's look at some similar words. For example, we have,
Erspüren.
which means to detect or sense, and,
Ausspüren.
which means to sniff out. Both use the prefix and.
aus,
respectively, which changes the meaning a bit.
What about other examples?
Sure. There's also,
spürbar,
which means noticeable, and,
spürend,
which means sensing. Then we have,
verspüren,
meaning to feel something strongly. The prefix,
wer,
often implies a change in state.
This is fun. Keep going.
Alright. You might also encounter,
abspüren,
which means to feel off, and,
zuspüren,
meaning to sense something. Each of these words has a different nuance but relates to the idea of feeling.
Wow, that's a lot of related words. Can we practice using?
Spüren.
In real-life situations.
Absolutely. Let's say you're at a doctor's appointment. You might say,
ich spüre Schmerzen in meinem Rücken.
meaning I feel pain in my back.
I'll try.
Ich spüre Schmerzen in meinem Kopf.
Perfect. Now, imagine you're hiking, you could say,
Ich spüre den Wind auf meiner Haut.
which means I feel the wind on my skin.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Ich spüre die Natur mich herum.
Very good. Lastly, if you're talking about emotions, you could say,
Ich spüre Freude, wenn ich Musik höre.
meaning I feel joy when I listen to music.
I love this practice. How do I remember the gender for?
Das Spüren.
Since it's a neuter noun, you can think of it as a feeling that everyone experiences, so it fits the neutral category. Also, words ending in are often neuter.
That's a good tip. Any common phrases I should know?
Yes. Some typical collocations are,
Etwas spüren,
meaning to sense something,
Schmerz spüren,
for feeling pain, and,
Freude spüren.
for feeling joy.
Are there any words that are commonly confused with?
Spüren.
Yes, you might mix it up with,
Sprühen,
which means to spray. They sound similar but have very different meanings.
Can we wrap up with some example sentences?
Of course. Here's one.
ich spüre die Liebe meiner Familie.
Which translates to, I feel the love of my family. And another one.
Spürte die Veränderung.
Meaning he felt the change.
I can try.
Sie haben die Gefahr gespürt.
Means they felt the danger.
Exactly. You're really getting the hang of it. How about one more?
Wir spüren die Unterstützung unserer Freunde.
Which means we feel the support of our friends.
Great job, Sam.
Can you quiz me on what we learned?
Sure. First question, what does
Spüren,
mean?
To feel or to sense.
Correct. Second question, what is the noun form of
spüren,
Das Spüren.
excellent? Next, what are the present tense forms for
ich,
and,
Ich spüre.
and,
Du spürst.
right again. Now, what is the past participle?
Gespürt.
Perfect. Last question, give me a sentence with
spüren,
in it.
Ich spüre Freude, wenn ich lerne.
Brilliant. You did fantastic today, Sam. To summarize, we learned about
spüren,
which means to feel or sense. Remember its usage, the related words, and how to practice it in everyday situations. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait for our next session.
Thanks, Alex. I'm looking forward to it too.